Welcome. My name is Brandy and welcome to Balance Basics. All you need for this class is a stable chair without wheels and your water. This can be done with your shoes on or shoes off, totally personal preference. To reduce and avoid injury, you should check with your doctor before beginning any fitness program. By beginning any fitness exercise, you're performing it at your own risk. The town of Aurora will not be responsible or liable for any injury or harm you sustain as a result of participating in our online fitness or information shared on our website or social media channels. This includes emails, videos, and texts. All right, friends, let's get started. Balance basics. I'm going to give you 5 exercises you can do today, and you can work these into your daily life. The more we train it, the more we maintain it. And that's our mantra for balance. Train it to maintain it. All right, friends, we're going to start just by warming up our body a little tiny bit. And we're going to just start with 3 big breaths. Inhale, exhale. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Feels good to breathe. One more time. Inhale. Grab your wrist. Just come into a bit of a side bend here. Stretching out that side body. Bring both arms down. Let's do one big breath. Grab your right wrist and pull. Bring it up and let it down. Just take your shoulders, roll them up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. We're going to come into some heel pops or calf raises, and you can hang on to the side of your chair or you can hang on to the back of your chair, wherever you're most comfortable. So we're going to come up on the balls of our feet and back down. Balls of your feet and back down. Now I want you to pretend you've got a string on the top of your head pulling you up towards the ceiling. And don't make your calves do all the work here. Let's engage all those muscles. So squeeze your quads or your thigh muscles, squeeze your glutes or your bum, and snap or pull that belly button in. All right, now we're going to reverse that. You want to make sure you're hanging on. I just want you to pull toes up and down. Toes up and down. Now, friends, this might be a super small movement to start, and that's okay. Just warming up. 3, 2, 1. All right, I want you to take your right toe up, left heel up, and then switch it. Switch it, switch it. And this might feel weird. That's okay. And we'll do one more. And switch legs. Left leg comes in front and left toe up, right heel up, and then switch it. Now, you might be noticing your mind's going, what? And that's okay. 3, 2, 1. Let that go. And just give a little pedal out here. Just a little movement. Now, let's warm up or test our balance. And we're going to start by, and you can always hang on. Now, maybe you're completely hanging on. Maybe you're standing behind the chair with 2 hands. Maybe your thumb, maybe your finger. Now, the leg we're standing on is always soft. It always has a little bend in it. Now, this is balancing. Right here, I'm balancing, even though my foot is touching. Option, bring one foot on the top of your opposite foot. Also balancing. Maybe play around with it. Now, I don't know whoever said we had to balance without wobbling. Wobbling is okay. Wobbling is okay, especially when we're first warming that balance up. Let it go. Let's go other side. Start it here, and then bring it here and balance. And again, wobbling is okay. Make sure you're breathing, right? You don't want to hold your breath. So whenever we balance, we tend to go and hold our breath. We want to continue to breathe and let it out. Just give a few little pedals here. So I was saying, it's okay to wobble when we balance. We think if we're wobbling, we're not balancing, and that's not true. Think of it. Every time you wobble and you come back to midline, right? So when we're standing straight up, we're neutral. Let's call this midline. When you come back to midline, that's that core working, and your core is bringing you back. So if you're wobbling and not falling over, your body's doing what it's supposed to do. Your core is working. So core and balance go hand in hand. If you have weak core, you have weak balance. If you have weak balance, you have weak core, right? So every time we work balance, we work core. Every time we work core, we work balance. They go together. Okay, come back to the right foot. Left knee has a little bend in it. And from here, or maybe we're gonna bring it up a little bit. Just practicing that balance, how does it feel? Now, balance changes day to day. It really does. And one side of our body balances better than the other side. Let's let it go. Let's go the other side. Test the balance here. And you just want to make sure you're breathing, and you can always be hanging on. Friends, you never have to let go of your chair if you don't want to. And then let it go. Now, this is something you can do in the mornings when you're brushing your teeth, right? Stand on one foot and then stand on the other foot. Find ways to work balance into your day. You need to train it to maintain it. Okay, now what I want to do is bring this foot up or wherever you choose to be. Now, maybe you're hanging on. Let's see if we can lessen that hang on a little bit. So maybe thumb, maybe finger, maybe you're going to let go. All right, now let's take a look to the right. Bring it back to center. Now notice if you're breathing. Let's take a look to the left. Bring it back to center. Again, notice if you're breathing. Look up to the ceiling. Back to center. Look down to the floor. Back to center, pedal out. Now you might have been noticing that leg you're standing on gets a little fatigued. We're working our leg muscles, right? The stronger our leg muscles, the better our balance is. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So left leg comes up, right knee has a slight bend or a soft bend in it. Now from here, maybe you're going to lessen how you're hanging on, maybe you're not. Let's take a look to the left. It's okay if you're wobbling, bring it back to center. Let's take a look to the right. Bring it back to center. Let's look up. Back to center, let's look down. Back to center, bring it in, pedal it out. Okay, now, when it comes to balance, the longer our levers or our limbs or our arms and legs, the more we have to balance. Also means the harder our core has to work. Remember, they go hand in hand. So I'm gonna give you the option to extend your leg longer. So maybe you're here, maybe you're here, maybe you're here, maybe you're going to extend that leg out. So make sure the leg you're standing on has a slight bend in it. Maybe you're hanging on, maybe you're not. Friends, it's okay if we wobble. Now from here, let's bring our hands to heart center. And then I want you to take your fingers, point them towards me. All right, we're still breathing. Take a look to the right. Bring it to the center, take a look to the left. Bring it to center, woo. Bring it up. Maybe you've got a bit of a wobble like I do. And look down and bring it up and pedal it out. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Left leg, so maybe it stays. Maybe you extend it. Right knee has a slight bend in it. Hands come to heart center, point fingers towards me. Take a look to the left and breathe. Bring it back to center. Take a look to the right. Bring it back to center. Look up. Bring it back to center. Look down. Bring it back to center. Let it go. Shake those legs out. Pedal those feet. Okay. So that was exercise number one. See all the different things we could do with it. We start here. Here, we can extend. I'm going to give you one more addition. Okay, so let's come back to right leg. Now, be where you want to be here. Remember, the longer your limb or the longer the lever, the more aggressive it is. So your standing leg has a slight bend in it. All right, so both arms are going to come out in front. All right, now I want you to look to the right. Oops, look to the right. Now, left arm goes towards left wall. Look back to the center, right arm to right wall. Look up to the ceiling. Both arms come up. Look back to center. Right arm comes down. Left arm goes to the side. And bring it in, pedal it out. Okay, other side. Come into your balance, whatever that may be. Start with arms out to the side, both arms to the side. Now look to the left, bring right arm in front, keep looking to the left arm up to the ceiling, look back to the front, look to the left arm goes down to the floor, right arm goes up to the ceiling, both arms come in front and immediately look to the left, bring it back to center and down, pedal it out. So you can see how you can have a little bit of fun with it, right? We need to train it to maintain it. That doesn't mean we can't have a little bit of fun with the balancing. So just pedaling your legs out. So that was number one. Lots and lots of progressions there. Now, my very, very favorite balance exercise, and it's super effective, is the tightrope walk. Now, this can be done holding onto your chair. So we never do anything we're not comfortable with. We never want to feel fear when we're exercising or moving. So I'm going to show you a way where you never have to let go of your chair. The other thing we can do is, this is really, really great hanging onto a wall, right? So if you had a hallway or a wall that you could hang onto, or a counter, right? Works really, really well. So tightrope walk is exactly how it sounds, like we're walking on a tightrope. Now, when we do it, we do 4 steps forward, we do 4 steps back. Now, your heel and toe have to be kissing. That's where the work is, right? So when we stand, we have stability. Here's our stability. As soon as we bring our legs in closer, or one in front of the other, our body has to balance more, okay? So when you do the tightrope, and I'm just going to show you from here, we go 4 steps forward, 4 steps back. So heel and toe touch. Okay, and then when we want to come back, we can come directly back, heel and toe still have to touch. Now, I love fitness tricks. Let me tell you a fitness trick. From here, you're going to tap to the side, bring it back. Side, bring it back. This is a really, really good modification, or a really good way to make you feel safe, okay? Now, if you want to hang on to your chair, let me show you. So I've designed this only 4 steps because we can do it hanging onto our chair. So hanging onto chair, you go forward for 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, take it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. I never had to let go of my chair. So let's do it together. Right foot leads. So going forward, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, hold on 1 second. I want you to notice if you're looking down. So we tend to look down when we do, especially when we're a little uncomfortable. So if you're doing this, I want you to bring your chin up. Now you might be saying, but Brandy, I get it. Look down with your eyes. So keep chin up, look down with eyes if you want to. So forward for 4, and then let's take it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you are thinking this is easy peasy, or if you want more, let me show you the more. Still starting with right foot. I want you to bring hands behind back. So let's go. Make sure heel and toe touch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep chin up, take it back. 4, make sure heel and toe are kissing. 2, 1. Okay, I have one more. Let's squint our eyes. I know it's nuts. I don't want you to close your eyes. Please don't close your eyes. But I want you to squint them. So when we get up in the middle of the night, we need balance, right? A lot of people fall in the middle of the night. Now, we have night lights, we have street lights. It's never pitch black when we wake up, but there's still an adjustment. So if you just squint your eyes a little bit, it's really, really good training. It also makes it more aggressive. And remembering, more aggressive isn't necessarily better. All right, let's do it again together. Right leg leads, squinting eyes if you want a little bit more. 2, 3, 4, take it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that go. Okay. So that's our tightrope walk. We did right leg leading. We need to do left leg leading, not quite yet. I want you to come back to your chair or hanging on to a wall, heel and toe are kissing. Now, we look like this. Remember how I said when we make our base more narrow, we have to balance. So immediately right here, I'm balancing. Now, what I want you to do, make sure heel and toe are kissing, take your inner thigh and squeeze together. Snap our full belly button in. We've got that string on the top of our head pulling us up towards the ceiling. Now, maybe you're hanging on, maybe you're not. And we're gonna do that looking thing again. So let's just bring hands to heart center. And I want you to look to the right. Come to center, look to the left. Come to center. You might be feeling that little wobble, that little fight going on. Friends, that's your core working. That's balancing. Train it to maintain it. Looking up. Bring it to center. Look down. Bring it to center. Let it go. Let it go. And just give a little shake, a little wiggle. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the left foot. So starting with our tightrope. Hanging on if you choose. Left leg leads. Heel, toe, touch. Go for it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Remember, you can tap it to the side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll notice on that time I tucked my arms behind. So maybe you want to add that progression. We're going to do it again. Option, let's squint eyes. Ready? Left leg leads. 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure heel and toe are touching. Take it back. 4. Remember, you can tap to the side. 3, 2, 1. Friends, one more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring left leg in front. Heel and toe are kissing or heel and toe are touching. Take inner thigh, squeeze them together. Now immediately you might feel a little wobble going on. That's good. That means your body's doing what it's supposed to do. Nothing wrong with hanging on, absolutely nothing. Now bring hands to heart center and let's look to the left. Bring it to center, let's look to the right. Bring it to center, let's look up. And back to center, let it go, and pedal it out. I want to give you one more here. I'm going to give you a progression. One more progression. So bring right foot in front again, heel and toe are kissing, squeeze inner thigh together. Now lift this right foot about an inch off the floor. Let me turn to the side here. Now it's not out here. All I've done is lifted it, doot, and then bounce from here. So this is going to make it more aggressive. All right, bring the hands to heart center, look to the right, and center, look to the left, and center, look up, and center, bring it down, pedal it out. Okay, other side. Squeeze inner thigh together. Bring that leg up, just a tad off the floor. Hands come to heart center, look to the left, center, right, center, let's look up. Center, bring it down, pedal it out, pedal it out. Friends, let's grab a drink if you need it, want it. You should need it even if you don't want it. Super important we stay hydrated. Hydration can be a big part of balance. If you're dehydrated, it affects your balance, so drink up. Okay, so next one we're gonna do is a rocking horse. So we're gonna progress it. We're going to come into a split stance. So split stance is one foot in front of the other. It's not like this, okay? We're about shoulder width apart. Split stance, I also love because we're balancing here. This is a balance, right? Train it to maintain it. Now, over 60% of seniors in Canada, 65 plus, fall because of transfer of weight. What? Isn't that nuts? Transfer of weight. What's a transfer of weight? It's a forward back motion. It's a side to side motion, okay? And one of the top things is walking a dog, right? If a dog pulls, people start to fall forward and they can't bring themselves back. So this is going to help us with that change of weight. We want to, if we're falling forward or if we're falling back, always come back to that midline or always come back to neutral, okay? And we're going to start just by coming forward, rocking back, coming forward, rocking back. And this might be where you stay today. That is a-okay. And of course, you can be hanging onto your chair here if you want. So we're just rocking back and forth. Now I'm going to give you a little tiny progression here. We're going to just lift that back foot just a tad up off the floor, front foot tad off the floor. So as we're doing this, you can feel that change of weight. Forward, bring it back. Forward, bring it back. So the more we practice this, the more your body knows what to do when this happens in life. Okay, now, do you want more? Let's curl behind, knee up. Curl behind, knee up. Fall forward, recover. Fall forward, recover. Let's do 8 together. Be where you want to be. Let's go. 8, bring it back. 7, bring it back. 6, bring it back. 5, bring it back. 4, bring it back. 3, bring it back. 2, bring it back. One more. 1, bring it back. Let it go. Okay, same thing on the other side. Come into that split stance, left legs in front, friends hanging on if you choose. And we'll just come into that rock. So we're just rocking forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Okay, maybe this is where you stay. Or let's bring that back foot just a tad off the floor, front foot. So it's that change of weight, right? We fall forward, we bring it back. We fall forward, we bring it back. Now, you can stay here. If you want more, friends, let's remember, more is not always better. Let's pick it up, behind, behind. So let's go 8, fall forward, 8, bring it back. 7, bring it back. 6, bring it back. 5, bring it back. 4, bring it back. 3, bring it back. 2, bring it back. One more. 1, bring it back. Let it go. Let it go. And let's just kind of pedal out, push side to side. All right. So that was exercise 3. So exercise 1 was stand on one foot. Exercise 2 was our tightrope. Exercise 3 was our rocking horse. Now we need to work on a few things to strengthen our legs. So when it comes to balancing, our legs need to be strong, right? I'm going to give you a couple exercises. Again, you can do at home, you can do in your kitchen, you can do while you're watching TV. Try to work movement into your daily life. I like to call it snacking on exercise. Just like we snack throughout the day, snack on exercise or snack on movement. All right, so this leg raise, we're going to come to it can be done at the back of your chair or side of your chair. Now, we're going to bring our foot behind, toes touching the floor. Now, our base leg or our left leg has a slight bend in it. Now, for some of you, this won't be a new movement. What we're going to do is we're going to lift our leg. But I want you to bear with me for 1 second here. So what happens is when we say lift your leg up behind, a lot of people put a great big arch in their back and do this. Your back doesn't like it. And there's nothing functional about it. So when it comes to movement or training it to maintain it for balance, we don't do anything that's not functional. So here, I want you to think about squeezing your glute or your bum. That's going to lift your leg up, okay? So this is helping to strengthen that lower back and your legs and your glute, which is your butt. So you're squeezing, you're squeezing. Notice I'm not moving my upper body. I'm not arching my back here at all. So you could go 10 behind here And then let's go the other side. So always start with your toe pointed down, because you know what will happen is you'll turn your foot out and then we're not working the right muscles. All you're doing is making your hip work more. So you want to start with toe down. Now, if you find your toes really turning out, then start with it pigeon-toed in a little bit. That helps. So I'm just going to turn this way so that you can see. And let's do 10 together. Squeezing your bum. 10, 9, 8, you're not arching your upper body. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now what I want you to do is come back, and you can stay facing the back of your chair if you want. And we're going to take our leg to the side. So the stronger these muscles are, the better our balance is, the stronger our legs are. Put a slight bend in your left leg, and we're going to lift this leg up. Now, same thing, we're not trying to get our leg up by our ear. It might be a cool party trick, but most people can't do it. And there's no time in life that we're required to do that. So keep toe facing forward, don't let this happen, and you come up. Now, it's easy to get the leg up. Where the work is in holding it, and then bring it down. Let's do 10 together. 10, down, 9, down, 8, down, 7, down, 6, down, 5, down, 4, down, 3, down, 2, down, one more, 1, down, shake it out. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Put a slight bend in your right leg, chest up, chin up. Let's go. So get a little hold here. That's where the hard part is. Notice my leg's not going up very high. 6, 5, keep standing up nice and tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, give it a little shake. Okay, we have one more thing to do here. So we're going to go back, lift, bring it in, side. What I want you to be careful you're not doing is this, right? You want to keep that upper body, try not to move it. Okay, start with foot back, go back, lift, lift, bring it in, go back, back, and up. Just 2 more, back, and up, 1 more, back, and up. Let it go, shake it out. We got the other side, then we're done this part. This is our 4th exercise. All right, ready? Start at the back and lift. Bring it in and side. Back and side. 2 more. Back and side. 1 more. Back and side. Let it go, shake it out. Okay. Our last exercise. Now, of course, I want you to work all these exercises into your day. But if there's only one that you do, this is the one. It is super functional. It's a sit to stand. It works our ankles. Ankles affect balance. It strengthens our legs. It strengthens our glutes. It strengthens our core. Okay. So this is such an important exercise to do. And I'm going to show you lots and lots of variations of it. So sit to stand. Now, sit to stand is not a squat. Okay. Are you going through a squatting movement to go from your sit to stand? Absolutely. Every time we sit down in a chair, every time we go to the bathroom, we have that sit to stand. A squat is in there. But this isn't a squat. This is a different exercise. So don't think by doing air squats, you're doing the same thing. Okay. So you start sitting in your chair, and just let me break it up for you. What you want to do is you want to walk your bum to the front of your chair. Okay. Now, the farther your feet are out, the more aggressive it's going to be. So the more we bring our feet in, the less aggressive it'll be. Okay. Now, when we do a sit to stand, you're not trying to come directly up, right? So I want you to think nose over toes but you're looking forward. So just watch me for 1 sec. Nose over toes. Notice that my nose is over my toes. I'm not trying to come all the way up. So nose over toes, coming up, and then we sit back down. Now, here's the fun part. You have to sit down slow, slow, slow. It's not pop up, pop down. You can pop up, the work is in the down. When you're coming down, that's when all those muscles are working. We're controlling it, and it keeps us safe. If you pop down in your chair, then the chair can move on you. So coming down now, you can feel for your chair here. So you come down slow, slow, nose over toes, slow, and sit. Now, maybe that's not for you. Maybe that's not for you. Hands to thighs. You're gonna press your hands into your thighs, bring all your weight into your feet back down. Notice my bum. My bum is not leaving the chair. Am I still working all those muscles? Absolutely. Absolutely I am. So you don't have to come all the way up. If this is where you are, that's great. Work it into your day. So bring it up and down. Now, maybe you want to come up off the chair, but you're not ready to come all the way up yet. So here to here, and then back down. Now, you still can't flop down. It still has to be slow, 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 okay? So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do 10. I'm gonna do it all the way from a stand to sit. You guys are gonna do it wherever you want, okay? And really, really important that you always do things where you want to do them. Right? One is not better than the other, whatever's better for you. Now, if you're ready to progress it, you can bring hands here, okay? All right, my friends, we're gonna go 10 by count. I'm counting time, right? So don't worry if you're behind or if you're ahead. You shouldn't be ahead though, because we're coming down slow, slow, slow. Ready? Remember, nose over toes, but don't look down. We're going my count to 10. Here's more aggressive. Let's go. Bring it up. When you come up, squeeze your bum. 10, come down slow, slow, slow. 9, pop up, come down slow, slow, slow. 8, bring it down. Slow, slow, slow. 7, take it down. Slow, slow, slow. 6, bring it down. Slow, slow, slow. 5, bring it up. Bring it down. Slow, slow, slow. Back up. 4, slow, slow, slow. We have 3 more, friends. 3. Bring it down. Slow, slow, slow. 2. Up. Come down slow. Slower than you want to. Slow, slow, slow. 1 more. Last time. Squeeze your bum. Squeeze. Boop. Bring it down. Slow. Slow, 3, 2, 1, let it go. So work that into your day. Now, if you're feeling anything in your knees when you do that, you shouldn't. I want you to pull your feet in closer to your chair, okay? So bring them in even closer. Friends, grab a drink if you need it. Want it? All right, so just gonna get you to come to the side of your chair. So that was our 5 exercises. 5 exercises you can do all the time. Train it to maintain it for your balance. Balance can be improved for everyone. We all can improve our balance. So let's hang on here. And I want you to swing your leg. So we have a bend in our base leg and we're just swinging here. Now what I want you to do is just kind of get into this hip a little bit. We're just kind of loosening up and let that go. Let's do the same thing on the other side and just kind of loosening up. All right, let that go. Now what I want you to do is take your hip and push it out. Push, 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 push it out. Now as you do that, you should feel a stretch here. And then push it out the other side. Push, 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 push. And then switch it again. Push, 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 push. Switch it one more time. Push, 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 push. and bring it in. Now, hanging on, bring right foot up. I just want you to rotate your ankle one direction. So when it comes to balancing, friends, feet and ankles are important. They are so important that that's a whole different class. Whole different class. But we need to give our feet love. And then let's switch other foot. Rotate. And let's take it the other way. And let that go. We're going to take a great big inhale. Try to touch thumbs behind you. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, fill. Exhale, empty. One more time. Inhale, fill. Bring your arms down to your sides, shoulders away from your ears. That's where they belong. Zip for balance basics, my friends. I hope you had a little bit of fun with me today. Thank you so much for joining us, or me here on YouTube. Bye, everyone.